and welcome to this episode of the 7 most haunted castles in Denmark. I come right out with it. You're going to need nerves of steel if you're going on a tour of Denmark's castle in search of spooks. From poltergeist and grey ladies to headless knights and separated lovers, I got a full rundown of ghosts with the most right here. So let's get started with the most haunted castle in Europe, Dragsholm Castle. It lays in the North Zealand and is one of the oldest castles in Denmark and also the most haunted. The 800-year-old castle is home to a large number of ghosts, including a noisy gang of poltergeists, as well as the White Lady and a Grey Lady, just to name a few of the over 100 ghosts that lives here. Today, Dragsholm Castle is a hotel, so you can actually spend the night with the ghost if you dare. Denmark's wildest ghost at Voldskov Castle. At this beautiful Renaissance castle in the North Jylland, there is, among other things, a very special ghost. Its former owner, Ingeborg Skell, was a bit of a tyrant when she rules the castle in the end of the 16th century, and there are no indications that she has not gotten any milder after her death. Her ghost haunts the castle today with moans and groans, slamming the doors and blowing out candles. Ghost of lovers at Rosenholm Castle. Beautiful Rosenholm Castle on Djursland has a long and dark history, even since it was built in 1559. Rosenholm has belonged to the noble Danish Rosenkrantz family, and there are indications they are still wandering around the corridors of the castle today. One of the restless souls belongs to a noble woman who fell in love with the steward. As punishment, she was bricked up inside the wall of the tower room alive, and her head was cut off. According to rumors, at midnight you can see the white-clad lady and her headless knight roaming the grounds, the ghost of the two unhappy lovers. Denmark's most famous castle is Kronborg Castle in North Zealand. The magnificent Renaissance castle in the setting of Shakespeare's Hamlet, where the prince of the same name sees a ghost of his father on the rampart of the castle. According to legend, the mighty knight Holger Danske sleeps in the catacomb under the castle, ready to wake up when Denmark needs him. The castle also has ghosts who lights candles in the middle of the night, unlock doors, spies on employees, and generally make things go bump in the night. In the middle of the busy Danish capital, a slightly unusual ghost lurks around. Rosenborg Castle in Copenhagen houses more than sparkling crown jewels, at least if you believe the rumors. Christian V's old pleasure castle is today home to the Royal Lifeguard and a ghostly cat. Yes, you heard right. The cat is said to belong to the guard who was killed in a shooting accident, and several of the brave guards have been frightened by the sight of the ghostly cat that lurks around after dark. Fairy tale Egeskov Castle on Fyn is Northern Europe's most beautiful Renaissance building, but it is also home to an unfortunate ghost. According to legend, the castle's White Lady is the builder Fritz Bogenhaus' daughter Rigborg, who killed herself due to a one-sided love. Today she walks the corridor of Egeskov Castle in the same white dress she was wearing when she died. Everything is not as peaceful as it looks like at Grams Castle in southern Jylland. When darkness falls, the ghost of Countess Anne Sophie Schack stalks in the majestic 16th century castle. According to legend, the Countess was not particularly nice while she rules Grams Castle in the 18th centuries. She slaps and yelled at the servants, and even pushed a maid into the fireplace so she burned into her death. Today, the cruel countess wanders restless around the castle, perhaps in search of her next victim. In the middle of Copenhagen, with a beautiful view over Frederiksberg Have, lays Frederiksberg Slot. It is beautiful on the outside, but inside there is hidden dark secrets and restless souls. The rumor is that even the king himself, Frederik VI, is walking the halls. It might not sound so bad, but don't lower your shoulders, because he is not the only ghost in the castle. This is the end of the episode of my journey through the 7 most haunted castles in Denmark. If you like what you see and hear, please smash that subscriber button, and we'll see you around next time. Bye!